No, don't retreat. Don't retreat out of there. Get the rest of the tanks in. And let's attack from this side as well. One from there. And let's cut all this off. We'll have the whole damn lot. Hopefully that should do the job. Doesn't look to be doing too well. I can't seem to advance the front line here, so I'm going to have to... No, I'm going to redraw this, but which goddamn soldiers are they? That's probably the wrong ones. I'm fairly sure that's the wrong ones. Oh my god. No. Just delete them. It's just a mess. It's kind of gone wrong because that other country... Oh, bloody hell. It's gone wrong because that other country's kind of got involved and in the way, so I can't advance through it. Is that okay? Yeah, let's tidy that up because that's a rancid mess as well. As is that. Right then, one big front line, please. Just one. Will you just leave me alone, pop-ups? I want that destroyed. Right, that'll do. That'll do. Activate that plan there. Who are these guys? Where are they? No, cancel. I just want to see where they are. Okay, you can form your little front line on here. That's going to be... Oh, it's such a bloody mess. Can I do that? Nope. Ah, screw it. Screw it. Let's just see what happens. We'll just move stuff. The allies will move in and fill gaps anyway.
Attention. Yes, sir. Attention.
Make sure we've got all that. Never understand why we can't have a universal unit for everyone. We could all use metric or a new unit. Well, the metric one kind of makes as much sense as any. There's a bit more regularity to it than imperial measurement, so I'd certainly go with that. It would make sense if the world did that. It would make more sense if the whole world had one currency. But that's something for the far, far future, I think. And one language. We're getting into Star Trek territory there. That's like the ideal vision of the future, I think. Don't know what the one language would be though. It would have to be probably some amalgamation of what we have now, rather than say, right, everyone use English or everyone use Chinese or French or whatever. The Socialist Republic of Albania has capitulated. Great news. So is the UK getting stuck in? They're really getting stuck in over here. I'll just try and keep myself out of that mess. I just want to get this finished off as best we can. Everyone does use metric. It's weird. The US... Well, actually the US... I think the US military use metric. But everything else in the US is imperial. In the UK, we're taught metric in school. And now we buy things in metric. But all the road signs are in miles still. So it's... The UK is a weird mix of both. Which does neither very well. Right then, we have got some... Oh, let's push for Beijing with these modern tanks. We've got an easy road through it. Why can't I go over there? Oh, I think I was under attack is why. I'm going to take Beijing. This is going to make a dent in their line. When we finally get in there. There's just counter-attacks coming from every direction possible. I mean, it would suit me if English became the united language, because I'm lazy and I wouldn't have to learn something new. But I could totally understand if it was something else. There was an attempt to do that with... Oh, what's it called? there was a language that it's Esperanto, I think, which is like, it's like a mix of European and languages and English, and I don't know if there's any mix of Asian languages, but that was the idea of that was because every country could then learn that as a second language, and it would be something united across the world. But I don't think it's ever become a thing. Don't you dare lose that port. Don't you dare lose Tianjin now I've taken Beijing. We need to form a link up here. Hang on, let's use a division to really hammer these guys. I just don't have enough soldiers in there, you know. Disgraceful. We have a spare army here doing absolutely nothing. Right, let's railroad them into... There's always something happening. Right, let's railroad them over here. I've lost them. And let's see if we can move them up there and form a defensive line. It'd be nice if we can hold this, because with all that gone, China is looking on the cusp of defeat. But we need to get an army in there to hold the port and to hold everything else. I mean, my big tanks will be good, and we should be able to supply from Beijing. That should be chucking out some supply, but I want to make sure that that is safe. Spanglish. Spanglish. I've heard of Spanglish. What's Spanglish? I'm guessing it's a mix of Spanish and English. Oh, we're on pause. We're not going to go very far on pause, are we?
Attention.
Oh, hang on. Let's get the Marines over there. The Marines are sort of
Ready, sir.
redundant at the moment. We just need to hold this, and I think we are, but I want to be sure of that. Ah, those guys just got in there before I was able to cause some mischief. British Occitania has capitulated. It's not my problem. It's not my department. You sort it out. Yeah, it would be really hard for the whole world to agree on one language to use. I guess at the moment English might be the leading contender just because so many countries teach that as a second language and it's used as language of business, but it's not the most popular language in the world. I think that's Mandarin, isn't it? But then there's not many other countries use that as either a primary language or even probably teach it as a secondary language, I would guess. So, I don't know. We need a new language for a new age. That's what we need. Elvish. Dwarvish. Either of those would do. Might be a little bit complicated. I suppose Troll would be more 2020, wouldn't it? We'll all learn to speak Troll. Right, I've got those fellas in, which is excellent. Get them over there. Where did my Marines go? Oh, they did get in. Good, they did get in. Oh, hang on, we've got space. We temporarily had space in front of us.
Listen up.
We're about to link up.
Listen up.
I can put aircraft in here. No, I can't, because I don't have bloody permission, because it's not my territory. That really annoys me about this game. You were taught Swahili in high school? That was... Oh, you were taught Swahili was the world's most widely spoken language. Yeah, Markish is much better. Swahili, I'd be very surprised if that was the case, but I don't know. I'm a simple lad. I don't know about these worldly wise ways. I think we can... Should we push up there? Let's push up there.
Move out.
We can certainly push in there. Why is nobody doing that? Because there's nothing opposing us at all.
Ready, sir.
No, go that way. That way's safer. Did we get this link up? It looks like we did. Excellent. Okay, well, we'll put this little front line in here anyway. No, don't care. No. Every time I try to do something, it's like a sat-nav that always talks over you in the car.
Listen up.
Right, go and form that front line there. Which means that my modern armour
Ready to move.
can group back up. And who should we go and destroy next? Let's push out this way and surround all this. So Japan is going down. Come on. Not Japan. We've done Japan already. Down to 20%. Is there any victory point locations? That's a long way up there. It's really a case of... I mean, where did their capital go to? Do they have one now? Oh, yes, they do. It's just here, though. It's just over that border. Can we get in?
Listen up.
Let's try going into there with everything but one division.
Move out.
I like how this advance has more or less worked. Say more or less. It's been a scrappy sort of a fight, is that?
Ready to move. Attention.
Oh, that was actually more effective than I expected.
Listen
Yeah,
up.
let's go straight to that river. Try and cut that part of China off. You can speak English, gibberish, and drivel. There are a couple of languages I am quite familiar with, as you probably know. I think we can all speak drivel fairly well. So, can we break through here? 4 divisions. We can't get any support from them. I'm going to try that. That's a bit of a risky ploy. But if I can push through there,
Attention.
we can take their new capital. And basically, we just keep causing them problems the entire time. That's the goal.
Ready, sir.
Just keep expanding this line outwards as well. We're in. Oh, we're in, are we?
Ready, sir.
Right, excellent. Straight into there. Where's my medium tanks? Okay, looks like we're starting to run out of supplies.
Move out.
And batter my way in there. 4 divisions. That's a bit of a big ask. Yeah, I've got...
Attention.
I'm going to keep trying everywhere, though. They're starting to retreat.
Ready to move. Advance.
It's a tough old fight going on here, but we're slowly pushing them back. Yet another capital. Hang on, was that not the capital? Or have I taken it? East Germany. Everyone's ordering me around. It's not going to work, you know, folks. It isn't. Can we risk?
All in.
Go on, I'm going to try. It's a one-on-one attack, so it's not the best. Can I? If I control click, or is it shift click? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. We're in anyway.
Yes, sir.
We want to try and get some cut-offs going here.
Orders.
I was hoping to quickly advance further on there, but don't think I'm going to.
Attention.
I might get cut off myself if I'm not careful.
Advance.
Slice them off this side of the river. That'd be really nice. If that one division does it, I'll be amazed.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, that's where we're going to be stuck there, I think.
Attention.
Don't think I can go up against 2 divisions with my 1. Then again, everything seems to be leaving. I'll wait till this guy walks out and I'm going to have a go. There we
Move
go.
out.
Come on. Ah, I still got caught with 2. Damn, I thought one had left. Do you know what? Let's try that. Let's try that one instead. We'll only cut one guy off there, but it's worth it.
Attention. All in.
Come on, China. Ah, hang on, they're nearly gone. Oh man, we need 1% more. We need 1% more. Come on, there's got to be some easy places. Where can we grab? We just need to grab something. It's just a land grab. Come on. Anything that's worth a victory point or two, we can take. You get supporting them from the other side of the river. In fact, I'll take one of you guys and throw that in too. Here's just China. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's only China in the war.
Ready. Commands.
Yep, make sure you take that. Did our medium tanks ever get in?
All in.
They didn't. They could do now,
Move out.
because there's nothing there to stop them.
Commands.
It looks like the enemy are running out of soldiers here. It's looking good for us.
Orders.
Yep, go on. Just pile in. No point hanging back now, fellas.
Move out. All in.
We'll just grab whatever land we can, and it should very quickly result in a Chinese defeat.
Move out.
Damn, they managed to get a division in there before our tanks got in. That's a shame.
Commands.
I'm trying to push that out and capture that bit. Doesn't want to go.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we'll sneak around there instead. There we go. Thankfully, at last. That took some doing. So, we got all their stuff. China's capitulated. Great news. China. Can we set them up as a supervised state? Satellite the Republic of Vietnam. Change government. We can't take all states. I'm going to try. No. Pass. Supervised state. Enter. We're gonna have to build up some score there to do anything. Satellite Wing China. That's a lot. Let's build up some points and see if we get that. Yep, we'll satellite that. And we're done. Other people can split China up. We're done. Okay, Treaty of Taiwan. How did that change? Okay, so this is mine. Yes, it's mine. That's the result. We are not at war, right? It's 1948. We're not currently at war. It's time to rest. It's time to put the game to bed. Switzerland has capitulated. I mean, there is a war going on. Everyone's cancelling their non-aggression pact. I'm going to call the game there, I think. I'm not in a mood to go and fight across Europe again. We did win World War II, sort of, and then China kicked off. But how did we get to a state where Britain was so quickly able to go and start a war over here again? I know they've got things in their tree for it, but I was surprised at that. But I think I've reached the point of game fatigue now, where we've done what we needed to do. We've finished World War II as it was. If I go and get involved in there, it's going to very quickly end up in a war with Russia, and the game will drag on something then. So, let's call it there, eh? I have got 20 nukes. I never used them. I only used one. Yeah, I'm done. Let's see what the score is anyway. If we exit to menu, it should show us. So, top scores, United Kingdom by a hell of a lot. So where do they get those points from then? Is the air score 5,600? What was ours? Our air score was only 2,385, which the UK always gets a massive, massive air score. We could come back and continue if we want, but I hit a point in these games where I just feel like it's just churn and grind after that. It would be more fun attacking in Europe than trying to fight through China and stuff. You would drop 20 nukes on Russia and quit. Yeah, we wouldn't get to see the benefit of that though, would we? We could declare war. We could declare war on Italy and suddenly go for it, but no, that's going to do for me, I think. That game would have dragged on. I think I prefer these sort of games when they have shorter objectives. It's like the Total War games. When you get to the point where you're just fighting to control the world, and you know at that point that the world cannot resist you, that it's just a case of, just send the troops in, hit auto-resolve, we win, and just continue. Yeah, I hit the point of burnout with those there. I prefer it when it's either really challenging, or when you're really fighting either a shorter campaign to achieve an objective. But anyway, that was fun. I enjoyed it. It was quite good. So, we're going to be back next week with Cyberpunk. We're going to give that a go. And I'm really looking forward to starting that. So have a great weekend, folks. Welcome to the new followers and stuff. I might return to Hearts of Iron 4 in the future. I'm more likely to play Crusader Kings 3 because I haven't played that yet. So that might be my strategy game of choice going forward. Yeah.